So, out of everything said in my introduction, I doubt that most of you were expecting to see a picture of my dog, Jimmy, on my cover slide. However, I thought that Jimmy would be a great way to tell you a little bit about my younger cousin, Fiona, who has special needs. At Fiona's school, they were doing an activity that involved connecting an emotion that Fiona and her peers felt on the daily to a color. When it got to be Fiona's turn, she was asked what color reminded her of love, and she responded with white. She went on to explain that this was because Jimmy, our dog who Fiona adores, is white. I felt that this little anecdote that represented the pure goodness and the pure love that Fiona offers the world. She is such an inspiration to me and my family, and we're so grateful to have her. Hello, my name is Maggie Curtis, and I'm going to be speaking about how connecting with people with special needs has impacted me and my mindset. My Aunt Caitlin, Fiona's mother, has become an inspiring advocate for those with special needs within her community. Fiona, as an 11-year-old, has several resources available to her, both through her school and through outside extracurriculars. However, when people with special needs reach the age of 25, or about when they age out of the school program, the amount of resources that are available to them significantly decreases. With this in mind, I was inspired to join a group called Chargers at my parish, Corpus Christi, in Chatham. Chargers is a community for adults with special needs, ranging from about 22 to about 45. Our group of teen volunteers meets once a month to plan our monthly events for our 35 members. Together, we engage in group activities like prayer and conversation, or like basketball and karaoke. These activities facilitate strong bonds of love for our members and also create bonds between our volunteers and our members. Another priority of ours at Chargers is to provide a break for the families of our adult members. By providing dinner and about 3 hours of fun, we aim to give the parents and families a little calm in their hectic lives. Now I'm going to be going into more of the classifications of special needs, the first being developmental disabilities, which could refer to autism, Down syndrome, or cerebral palsy. The second are learning disabilities, which could be dyslexia, dyscalculia, or ADHD. The third are physical disabilities, and an example could be a muscular dystrophy, a spinal cord injury, or an amputation. The fourth classification are sensory disabilities, which could refer to a hearing impairment or a visual impairment. And the final one are mental health conditions. Anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder can also be considered special needs. The incredible skills and the compassion are far more important and outweigh the barriers and obstacles that those with special needs face. For example, many people with developmental disabilities have outstanding and unique abilities or talents. One of the adults that I've come to know through Chargers with a developmental disability has an incredible memory and could probably name you every single Dolly Parton song. And many people with learning disabilities can be very creative and talented artists. While many people associate those with special needs with sadness and with daily struggle, I find that to simply be not true. The members of Chargers are the happiest, most compassionate, and most genuine people that I've ever been lucky enough to spend time with. From them, I've learned empathy, patience, communication skills, and how to find the joy in little things. To conclude, I'm going to describe some ways to be a stronger ally for those with special needs. The first way being to educate yourself. If any of the information I have shared today has struck a chord for you, keep going. The more you know, the larger impact you can have and the more awareness that you can spread. Use the correct language and seek out different opportunities to engage. Next is to prioritize inclusivity within your community. Treating everyone equally goes a long, long way, and respect can mean much more to someone than you may initially think. And the last way is to celebrate diversity and the incredible talents of those with special needs. I encourage you to look beyond their diagnosis or their appearance and spread positivity. Flash a smile or start a conversation. Thank you so much for your time today. I was so excited to have the opportunity to talk about something so important to me and my family.